This right here is one of my favorite dives to dive at. It is in Goshen, Indiana. It's Fiddler's Pond Park. It used to be an old gravel factory, really beautiful quarry. This right here looks like one of the old tumblers that used to be used to tumble the gravel and concrete and whatnot. To me, it looks like a big wall outlet. It's cute looking. Look at the two eyes in the mouth. It's massive though. This right here is my dive buddy. I've only met him like once. Pretty cool guy though. Ah, I got a pair of sunglasses. Gotcha. Right there. They're old and crusty. Ew. Awesome. I offered to hand them to him and he's like, no thank you. I'm okay. This particular dive site has a lot of fishing trash, lures, weights. Right here actually I pick up a piece of, it's like one of those snake baits, little waterlogged worm. They're all gushy, usually white. A lot of fishing line as well. It feels really good to get every bit of fishing line that I can out of the water. Help the fish, help the environment. One piece of trash at a time. Tray out. I don't know if it's just me or not, but all of this vegetation underwater, it looks like a sunken Jurassic Park. Look at that. Look at that. Hey everybody, back again with another dive. Looks like we found some trash right here. Looks like an old mayonnaise packet. Let's get that out of here. Swoop. Wind it up. In these quarries where people can fish a lot, you tend to find a lot of lures. When I dive, I typically find a lot of these things right here. They're like these big worm, waterlogged things with massive hooks in them. Let's get that out of here. Here we are, my dive buddy and I found this massive rock. It looks like a coffin. It was so spooky, it gave me chills being next to it. Look at it. Found another one of those worm baits with a hook in it. Let's get that out of here. And another piece of trash. This looks like an old tag. Not too sure what it is. Let's grab that out of here. Boom. When I'm underwater, one of my favorite views is to look up and see like the top of the water and the sun shine through. Look at that. It's so beautiful. So I found this rock, or a big piece of old metal. I'm not too sure what that is. If you know what this is, let me know in the comments. So I slowed it down right here so you can see all of these beautiful fish. Look at that. Look at that huge school of fish. Wow. You don't see that every day. Here my dive buddy and I are catching a little break, just hanging out around this ruggle. This place used to be an old stone quarry and gravel pit, so as you can see, a lot of pieces of stone are left around. They're huge. One right there, this one right here. This one right here, though, is one of the biggest ones that we've found. Look at that. Look how far down it goes. It's huge. Pieces of rhubarb sticking out of it. These blocks are all over the place. All right. Right here we have, looks like one of those minnow baits with a big old hook in it. Let me cut that free real quick. I had to put my flag away. Put that on my arm. Let me whoosh, cut that out of here. This right here is the worst part. The fishing line always gets all tangled up with all the debris underwater. Oh my gosh, it takes forever to wind it all up. So here at the end of the dive, I'm at the surface with my dive buddy, and I'm just floating around, collecting my gear, kind of just floating on the surface. And here you can see all the divers down below. I'm just gonna mess with them, see if they can see my flashlight. Hit him with the strobe. There are a lot of divers right now at this location. You can see all the bubbles. Look at this. It's so cool. They look like a bunch of glass balls just floating to the surface towards you. And here we are finally getting back to the shore. This is one of the worst parts to get out. You gotta take off your fins, climb on out. And it's also the worst part because now the dive is over, which is so sad. Let me go ahead and get these fins off me real quick. I need new ones. These things are so old. Alright, till next time, guys. I'm out. See you on the next dive.